Okay, so these two factions are the top major factions of wrestling right now. You know, Seth Rollins' faction and John Moxley's, the Death Rider. And it's kind of interesting how both factions have a former member of the Shield. That's kind of interesting. That's kind of cool. But like on paper, the similarities between them on paper, it looks awesome. This looks awesome. On paper, it looks awesome. But for some reason, none of these two factions are hitting. None of these two factions, the Death Riders and Seth Rollins faction, which doesn't even have a name yet, which is crazy to me, which makes me think, yeah, they just randomly put those three together. Rollins, Bronson Reed, and Braun Breaker. Just randomly put them together. The fact that they don't even have a name yet. Anyways, another issue I think is like, I mean, this has always been a thing when it comes to factions. This has always been a thing when it comes to factions. And that's interferences. Interferences. Like, WCW has done that in the Attitude Era with NWO. WWF has done that with, the corporation. Like, it's always been a thing. And, like, and they've always done it all the time. But it's always been annoying. I will say that. And granted, though, here's the thing, though. I low-key like factions. I low-key like shenanigans. Like, when interferences, shenanigans, all that stuff, I like them. I like it. Honestly. That's why, yes, I am a bit disappointed how Seth Rollins' faction and the Death Riders are not working out right now. Like, they're not really that popular, and they're not really, like, people are getting bored of them at the moment. But I still like it, simply because I like factions, and I like, I like shenanigans and factions interferences. But I can understand how people get annoyed by it. Like, so many interferences all the time. I can understand, even though we've had interferences all the time back in the Attitude Era, even some in the Ruthless Aggression Era. And that's the thing. I do get people's point. It's like, they're AEW and WWE. They're. I don't know if they want to go back to the Attitude Era or something like that, or like have that Attitude Era feel or something, where they're having so many people interfere in matches, bro. Like, almost everybody's interfering in matches. It's like, ugh. It's like every match CM Punk has, there's an interference. Almost every match, honestly. It doesn't even have to include these factions. It could be, a random match, I don't know, the New Day versus the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day is another example of them doing interferences a lot. I'm sorry if I'm rambling on and stumbling my words. I apologize. I need to learn how to speak. But like, no, like, they're doing a lot of interferences. Both companies, by the way. WWE with the Judgment Day, this whole Seth Rollins faction, everywhere. AEW, the Hurt Syndicate, Death Riders, everywhere. They, I, I don't know if they want to go back to that Attitude Era style where everywhere is an interference. I don't know. It's like, I love the shenanigans and interferences are fun, but if you do it all the time, it gets annoying. And I understand why people don't like that. So it's like, yeah, it's a bit disappointing to me that, like, both of these factions look cool. Like, really look awesome. But unfortunately, it's not working out. It's not working out. Hopefully in the future they get better. Hopefully. Hopefully Rollins' faction actually gets a name. Like, we'll see. We'll see.